Please join me to invoke the name of our teacher 3 times. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. I want to talk to you today about the practice of Buddhism. Okay? Some people, they think just to study, just to read book, they think they know something about Buddhism. It's not true that way. It has to be the practice. I tell the story, okay? Our story is true story. It's not invention or something. There are 2 Lama in Dharamsala, that means the north part of India. Their name is Azo and Reto. Both 2 of them, they get ordained. One, Reto, he keep going to school. He go to Drepun school. He get a lot of degree. He get a Geshe degree, Lara Geshe, that means like a PhD degree in Buddhism. So he become pretty arrogant, okay? He become the assistant for the Dalai Lama. He teach everywhere. So he's very arrogant. He's young. So one day he come back to see his brother, that means in the temple. It's not really, they are not biological brother. He talked to Azo, said, "What are you doing?" Azo said, "Oh, I'm a simple monk. I just practice. I practice Pure Land." "So what are you doing?" "Oh, I chant Amitabha Sutra. That's all I do." He said, "Oh, I feel sorry for you. You need to study more. You need to know more about Buddhism." He said, "Okay, you do the way you want it. I practice it. I'm just practitioner." So Azo invited Reto to stay with him in the temple overnight. So in the morning, Azo will get up very early. He go chanting. And Reto is still in bed, and he wake up. He hear the chanting. He go out to the shrine. He see a lot of light, illumination, halo on there. He see Azo chanting. He gets so scared. He said, "Oh, you have a magic power." When Azo finished chanting, he said, "No, I don't have magic power. I just chant it with sincerity because I believe in Amitabha Buddha. I chant it with devotion." He said, Reto said, "I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I thought I know a lot, but I just plain arrogant. I didn't know, I didn't do what you're doing." So he come back to see Dalai Lama, he resigned. He said, "I don't want to be a big shot anymore. I don't want to be your assistant. I want to go to teaching. I want to go to practice like my brother." So he come back and said, "You teach me how to practice." He said, "No, I don't teach you. Just practice with sincerity. Practice with devotion. And you understand Buddhism more." Okay? So some people, they think, "Oh, I just read some book. I get that and I can claim that I'm a scholar in Buddhism." It's not true. I tell you one story, one thing. When you read the Lotus Sutra, the chapter 25, about Avalokitesvara, in there you see the Bodhisattva of irresistible intent. He take the necklace out. He offered to Avalokitesvara. He said, "Please accept my necklace. It's worthless. It's about 10,000 ounce of gold." Bodhisattva Avalokitesvara refused it. No. And he back again. Finally, Buddha say, Bodhisattva Avalokitesvara, please out of compassion for him and for all the practitioners, accept the necklace. So Avalokitesvara accepted. And he divided in two parts. One part he offered to Sakyamuni Buddha. The other part he offered to Buddha of many treasures. So what's the meaning? When you hear that, or say, oh, just a story. It's not a story. It has a deep meaning. So what it means, every time you chant a sutra, you need to chant over and over. That way you can penetrate, that way you can understand what the deep meaning. The deep meaning is this one. The Bodhisattva of innocent intent is the practitioner, is yourself. And what is the necklace? The necklace is the intention to study Buddhism. Without intention, you cannot go to the way. You cannot go to Buddhism. Okay? So, when you have intention, you want to offer, that means the Bodhisattva in innocent intent, you want to offer the necklace to Bodhisattva Avalokitesvara. He refused it. What means refuse? That means he first practice it. It has to take time. You didn't succeed right away. So that means Bodhisattva refused, and you have to beg again. Please accept. That means have more effort to practice it. You keep practicing until you realize it. And when you get it, you divide in two parts. One part you give to Sakyamuni Buddha. What's that? That's the 7 consciousness. That means the mana, dhyana. Okay? That's the number 7. And the other part give to Buddha of many treasures. What do it mean? That the alaya vajjana. That means the 8th, number 8 consciousness. So what it means? That means when you chant it, you need to chant over and over and over until you penetrate, until you understand it. When you first learn Buddhism, you want to go through many chanting. It's true. You want to know over, you have a general idea. How many sutras? We have many sutras. And you go over until you choose one. You like it. It fits your intention, your desire. And you keep going, chanting and chanting until you understand it, until you accomplish something. Like you go to school, okay? You study all kinds of subjects, but sooner or later you have to specialize in something, okay? You cannot study everything. Even like me, I'm a doctor. In medicine, we have to specialize in something. You cannot study all the medicine. Somebody specializes in some discipline. In real life, the same thing. You study and you specialize in something. Education, in art, in something. You like it and you excel in that. When you excel in that, you help yourself and you can help the other people. In Buddhism, the same thing. You chant it, you go over many chants, okay? And you select the chant you want, the sutra you want. You learn it, you keep learning until you understand it, until you penetrate it, until you assimilate it. That's the benefit for you and the other people. So the practice the Buddhism that way, okay? Then practice too many sutras until you get one, you like it. We are monk and nun. We have to study a lot because it's our profession, it's our vocation. So we need to know it so we can guide the practitioner, can help the practitioner. If you're not monk and nun, specialize in something, get one sutra you like. You want to practice Pure Land, go to Amitabha Sutra. You want to meditation? Okay. Practice the Zen meditation. Do something. But do something. It fits you. You like it. And keep doing it. And you do it until you get the result. Okay? That's the result. That's the practice of Buddhism. Why you practice Buddhism? You want to be happy. You want to be happy yourself. It gives you the true happiness. And you practice Buddhism, what for? Try to find your true self, okay? Because our self here is the fake self, okay? That's the I, the me. It's not that true. You have the name your parents give to you. That's the temporary. You don't know your name before you're born or after you die. What would be your name? You don't know yet. So it's not your true self. Try to find your true self, okay? I envy the people like Jimin Christopher, like Master Quang. They're young, but they find the Buddhism. It's really good. I talked to them, I said, maybe the karma, maybe last life, they meet the Dharma already, so they know it. So this life, they go so early, they find it. We call it a blessing, okay? The people like Quang Minh, Leon, Brian, or me, we come to Buddhism, but a bit older. We're not lucky like them, okay? They're luckier than us, so they see sooner and they found it. It's really good, okay? The younger you get in Buddhism, the better. Because Buddhism is a religion of love. Loving kindness, loving compassion. And you really in true love. Only love make your life better, make your life meaningful, okay? A lot of people, they practice it, but they don't practice sincerity. You see, the communists, they call Buddhism. They talk like Mao Zedong. He talked to Dalai Lama and said, oh, Buddhism is a poison. Because they didn't want to believe it. Because they are scared that people believe in Buddhism, they will not follow the communists. They will know that it's wrong. But really, deep down, they believe it. Because their family, they go to temple. Okay? Like the wife of Xi Jinping now, she's a Buddhist person. He didn't want to tell it. Many of the Buddhist officials in Vietnam, their family they go to temple because they're scared. They're corrupted. They make a lot of evil action. They're bad people. So deep down, they understand that that's the sin. So they send their wife, their children to temple. Maybe they said, maybe I pay a lot of money. I give a lot of money to temple. Maybe I can get something. I can buy, a little bit more for me, myself. I didn't go to hell, or my family didn't go to hell. But they will go to hell. Mao Zedong, probably he go to hell now. He's still in hell. Maybe Hitler in hell. Maybe Putin will go in hell. They will go in hell. Putin, he go to church, he go to Orthodox church, but it's a fake, because he's not a good guy. He's not a good person. So he can go to church, he can do everything. Doesn't mean anything, okay? Only the good person, the true person, they are practitioner, they are good Christian, or they are good Buddhist people, okay? These are the other guy, Putin, Mao Zedong, Hitler, they're bad. All of them, they go to hell. Okay? So you understand the practice of Buddhism, practice of sincerity. It help you, help your people. Buddha say this one, the only thing is good to yourself and good to all the people. Not only good to yourself, it's a little bit selfish. You said, oh, I practice for myself. That way I can get saved. I can get the liberation. It's not good. It has to be for other people too. For the other people and for ourselves. We cannot do only for ourselves, because the Buddha said the best way to practice Buddhism to serve people. Okay? If you serve people, you practice Buddhism. I told Leon Bryan, I said, you are who you are. You're always good to people. You're good to yourself, good to people, and you're good at everything. I really admire him because he did do a lot of things to the temple, to the community. He never tell anybody. He never brag. He said, oh, I do this for the temple, this. I pay for them this, that. He did it on his goodwill. He want to serve. It's admirable, okay? Many people, they do that way. That's the way to practice Buddhism, okay? And I admire young people like Jim Lin Christopher, like Master Quang Chi. They more awakened than us, the older people, okay? So when you practice Buddhism, please practice with sincerity, okay? If you chant it, choose one sutra you like, anything you wanted. If you want to have a little guidance, you can talk to me or Master Quang Chi, we can help you. And stay that chanted. Go over and over. The more you go 100 times, understand more. Go to 1,000 times, understand more. Go 10,000 times, understand more. Like the Lotus Sutra, it's a wonderful sutra. 28 chapters. So if you chant one chapter a day, 1 month you finish the book. So in 1 year only 12 times. So if you want to go to 1,000 times, that means how many years you get it, you understand more. That's the only way you understand it. The more you chant, every chapter Buddha wants to teach you something. Each chapter, different teaching, different. He wants you to know. Mainly about the Lotus Sutra, Buddha wants to tell you, you're very valuable. You have the intrinsic value. You have the Buddha nature. You have to trust yourself. You have to have a self-esteem, a self-respect. You said, I'm valuable. I'm an honorable person. I can elevate myself. And I see my true nature. If you don't see that you are valuable, you are honorable, there's no way to practice Buddhism. You have to see that you are very valuable, okay? If you see you are valuable, then you say, okay, I can reach that level. You remember Buddha said one thing, I'm the Buddha, you are the Buddha in the future. What is Buddha? Awakened person. You understand it, you elevate yourself, you get alignment, you are an awakened person, you become a Buddha, okay? And Buddhism is a democratic system. So we are all equal, okay? We are born equal. We have the same value, the Buddha nature. Only thing, due to the ignorance, due to all the obstacles around, we didn't see our true nature. If you see your true nature, you're successful there. You will see it. Sooner or later, you will see your true nature. That's my talk today about the practice of Buddhism. I tell you many benefits of Buddhism. I tell you myself the benefit I have, okay? I tell you one, simple thing. Like my teacher, he's the old monk from Vietnam. He escaped from Vietnam, the communist country. Because communists, they don't let you practice religion, okay? So I asked him how we get out. He said, I have only the rope and I have a statue of Avalokitesvara in my hand. That's the only thing I have. He had no money, nothing. He get in a boat. The boat people luckily let him come in, no money, no pay. He said, I carry only the statue of Avalokitesvara. He reached Hong Kong. From Hong Kong, he go to Australia. And from nothing, in the empty hand, with one rope a monk, he built up a big temple. People come to help. He built a huge temple there. I go in there, I study him. He's an admirable person. He only practices love. He has nothing. So that's a miracle, okay? They come in, get out, escape from the Buddhist communists with only one small statue elevator on his hand, empty hand, and escape and build a big, and he teach 1,000 of us due to his love, okay? And about myself, I'll tell you the story. In 1975, I was in West Texas in a small town called Matador, okay? So that time I have no car, nothing. So the small town, they want me to come, so they invite me to come. They support me. So I have a temporary license to practice medicine there. It's not the permanent license yet. So one man, he had to drive me to Dallas to take the test. I have to go to Dallas to take the test. And he's from the small country, so he didn't know either, small town. So we have to stop by a motel nearby the examination center. And the motel is a small motel, a lot of bad people there. At night, I cannot sleep. And that time, I didn't know how to eat American food yet. I be to be honest with you. It took me 9 years to learn how to eat hamburger because the taste is different. Okay, it's not that bad. 9 years I learned how to eat a hamburger. 15 years I learned how to eat Mexican food. 15 years. It's natural. I have two friends, they from Scotland. They said the same thing to me. He said, "Oh, I have to import tea from Scotland, cake from Scotland, because the taste is different." He said, or he teased me. He said, "Oh, American, they eat papers. It's so bland. I can't swallow it." I said, "I'm like you. I can't eat it." I said, "I will learn to eat, but we gotta just learn." After 15 years, I learned how to eat Mexican food. 9 years, I learned how to eat the hamburger. So it takes time. But you Americans go to Vietnam, the same thing. You can't eat the Vietnamese food. It tastes different. Like, for example, the people, they like here the pho, but pho here is not the pho like in Vietnam. It tastes different. It's strong smell. In here, they have to modify that so the Americans, they can eat the pho here. So the pho here, the Vietnamese food and the Chinese food here is completely different from the Chinese food in China or the Vietnamese food in Vietnam. It's different. Okay? We have to adjust it. And Buddhism is adaptable. Buddha is adaptable to the country, adaptable to the place, the time, the culture. So it's adaptable. Okay? That's the story. Okay? And you got to practice together to help each other. And you see the temple is a place belong to everybody, the common property. So you come here to maintain it, develop it, help it, so people can come here together to practice together. One day I die. I'm 85 already, so I'll be gone sometime, okay? It belongs to all of you. It belongs to Master Quang Chi, to Chi Minh, Christopher, me and Leon, we gone before you guys, okay? So, but it belongs to all of you. And keep it, protect it, maintain it. It's your place. And practice all together, study together, help each other. And the people, they come, they join you to practice because Buddhism is religion of love. You see, Buddhism, we never have violence. Buddha didn't teach violence. Buddha condemned violence. And we don't believe in war, okay? They have no holy war in Buddhism, okay? They have the other religion, they have a holy war. War is the evil. War is the killing. War is the suffering. You cannot call war holy. There's no holy war, only evil war, okay? Okay? War is the killing, so how we can call it holy, okay? You cannot use violence to spread religion. You have to use love, the truth to spread your religion. In Buddhism, we have no propaganda. We don't have campaign, we didn't force people to believe it. We just practice it. And they see if you practice love, you're sincere to them, you really care for the people, they join. If we use violence, we can get followers, but they follow because they scare, okay? Because behind the preacher, behind the father, have army, but behind the monk have nobody, just the poverty. The monk become very poor, have nothing, and people come in, they see it. Okay? So hopefully that way, now Buddhism will get better. We have about probably 50, 60 million Americans now practicing Buddhism. In Australia, it's a very big religion. In Europe, Germany, France, England, the big religion, even in Italy, okay, Spain. So it's spreading because of the law, okay? And you can see it. Maybe we can benefit the other people, benefit ourselves, benefit the other people with the law, with the care we give to the people. That's my talk today about the practice of Buddhism, about the history of Azo and Reto. You remember, it's a true story. Because these two guys, they're still alive. They're still practicing. They're young. They're not old yet. So you can find out. If you can find out, go to Dharamsala, ask about the two names, Reto and Azo. You know it. You know the true story, how that it happened, how Reto wake up, okay? Because become a very arrogant scholar monk, become now a regular practitioner, a simple monk, a modest monk. You have any question? I try to answer your question about my talk today. If you have no question, we transfer merit, we go chanting. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Any positive karmic action we accomplish today, you want to transfer every day the wisdom and enlightenment.
Do general chanting today, page 7. Please rise. Gratitude we offer this extends to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas throughout space and time. May it be fragrant as earth herself, reflecting our careful efforts, our wholehearted mindfulness, and the fruit of understanding slowly ripening. May we and all beings be companions of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May we awaken from forgetfulness and realize our true home. Incense in the censer now is burning, all the Dharma realm in every place, auspicious clouds appearing, our sincere intention thus fulfilling, as all Buddhas now show their perfect body. Home eschew the incense cloud canopy, Bodhisattva and great Bodhisattva. Pitch to the eternally abiding Buddhas, the supreme Dharma and sagely Sangha throughout the Dharma realm and the realm of empty space and three periods of time. Fundamental teacher Shakyamuni Buddha, Maitreya, honor future Buddha, Manjushri, great wisdom, Sattva, universal great conduct, Bodhisattva, all Dharma guarding Deva Bodhisattva, and the glorious mountain assembly of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas. To Amitabha Buddha in the land of ultimate bliss, Avalokiteshvara, great compassion, Bodhisattva, great strength, Bodhisattva, restore great vow. And the assembly of great pure sealing Bodhisattva. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Natrayaya Namo Aryavadokete Bodhisattvaya Mahasattvaya Mahakarunikaya Om Sarvaravaye Sudanadasya Namaskritva Himamarya Vadokiteshvararam Dava Namo Narakindi Hri Mahavaswami Sarvaratu Shobham Ajiyam Sarvasattva Namo Vastava Namo Vai Mavateto Talyata Om Avalokilokate Karate Hiri Mahabodhisattva Sarva Sarva Mala Mala Mahi Mahi Hridayam Koro Koro Karmam Doro Doro Vijate Mahavijate Dara Dara Dirinishvaraya Chara Chara Lama Vimala Muktelehi Shina Shina Asham Prashari Vishwa Vishwam Prashaya Holo Holo Mara Holo Holo Hri Sara Sara Siri Siri Soro Soro Bodhiya Bodhiya Bodhaya Bodhaya Maitreya Narakendi Nabaya Mana Swaha Siddhaya Swaha Mahasiddhaya Swaha Siddhayoge Shvaraya Swaha Narakendi Swaha Maranara Swaha Sirasimha Mokaya Swaha Sarva Mahasiddhaya Swaha Chakra Siddhaya Swaha Padma Kastaya Swaha Narakendi Vagadaya Varisankaraya Swaha Namo Ratnatrayaya Namo Arya Vadokete Shavaraya Swaha Om Sedyanto Mantra Padaya Swaha. Body is bringing morning light in concentration. My heart is at peace. A smile is born on my lips. This is a new day, and I vow to go through it in mindfulness. The sun of wisdom has been shining in every direction. Noble Sangha diligently bring your mind into meditation. Namo Shakyamonaye Bodhaya. Namo Shakyamonaye Bodhaya. Namo Shakyamonaye Shakyamunaye Buddhaya. Surpass profound and wonderful Dharma is difficult to encounter in hundreds of millions of eons. I now see and hear it, receive and uphold, and I vow to fathom the Tathagata's true meaning. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Who bows and the one who is bowed to are both by nature empty. Therefore the communication between them is inexpressibly pure. Our practice center is the net of Indra, reflecting all Buddhas everywhere, as my own person reflects in. I go for refuge. Bring light in the 10 directions, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, to whom we bow in gratitude. Awareness in very midst of suffering and confusion. Muni Buddha, awaken one to whom we bow in gratitude. Through ignorance, awakening our hearts and our minds, Manjushri, the Bodhisattva of great understanding, to whom we bow gratitude. Mindfully working joyfully for the sake of all beings, Samanta Bhadra, the Bodhisattva of great action, to whom we bow in gratitude. To suffering, serving beings in countless ways, Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of great compassion, to whom we bow in gratitude. Awakening and loving kindness in children, sprouts, and all beings, Maitreya, the Buddha, to be born, to whom we bow in gratitude. The way fearlessly and compassionately, the stream of all our ancestral teachers, to whom we bow in gratitude. Is deep and lovely, we now have a chance to see it and practice it. We vow to realize its true meaning. Bodhisattva Avalokita, while moving in the deep course of Prajna Paramita, shed light on the 5 skandhas and found them equally empty after this penance, he overcame ill-being, bliss, and Shariputra. Form is emptiness, emptiness is form, form is not other than emptiness, emptiness is not other than form. The same is true with feelings, mental formations, and consciousness. Listen, Shariputra, all dharmas are marked with emptiness. They are neither produced nor destroyed, neither defiled nor immaculate, neither increasing nor decreasing. Emptiness, there is neither form nor feelings, no perceptions nor mental formations, nor consciousness, no eye or ear or nose or tongue or body or mind, no form, no sound, no smell, taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realms of elements, no interdependent origin, and no extinction of them, no ill-being, no cause of ill-being, no end of ill-being, and no path, no understanding, no attain, because there is no attainment. The Bodhisattva's ground in Prajnaparamita, no obstacles for their minds, having no obstacles, they overcome fear, liberating themselves forever from illusion and realizing perfect nirvana. All Buddhas in the past, present, and future arrive at Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Therefore, one should know that perfect understanding is the highest mantra, the unequaled mantra, the destroyer of ill-being, the incorruptible truth. The mantra of Prajnaparamita should therefore be proclaimed. Gate, gate, para, gate, para, samgat, bodhiswaha, gate, gate, para, gate, para, samgate, bodhiswaha, gate, gate, para, gate, para, samgate, bodhiswaha. Invoke your name, Avalokiteshvara. We aspire to learn your way of listening in order to help relieve the suffering in the world. You know how to listen in order to understand. We invoke your name in order to practice listening with all attention